Hey y'all, this is Kimmy of Now That's What I'm Talking About, and as promised, I am going to go over the good, the bad, and the ugly of your sun sign, or our sun signs. Yes, I'm going to include myself. Very hard to do, no? Okay, so, and I'm going to do them in a 12-week span. I will not be doing all 12 horoscopes today. I am going to be doing them one at a time in alphabetical order, and I will do the male, the female, and the male of each sign. Okay? And you guys, I hate these lights because it's like a beam, a purple beam. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like a purple beam around me, and I feel like the force is with me. The Return of the Jedi or something. Like I'm protected, which I am. Thank you, Jesus. But okay, here we go. I'm going to start with Aries, and I'm not an astrologist. This is just for entertainment purposes. Please do not get mad at me, especially one sign that just does not like to know about themselves or does not like to be wrong. But it's not Aries, okay. Well, they don't like to be wrong either, but it's kind of a little different. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start with the Aries female, and let's see. This is the good. You guys are... Let's see, you guys are energetic, you accept challenges, you're a leader, you defend people, you like to defend people and stick up for the underdog. You're excellent savers of money, but you only save money to just to say that you have it. You know what I'm saying? You collect money, you like to have money in your bank account, but not to spend it, okay? Let's see, the bad, that's the good, and there's more, but I'm not going to go over like everything here and in any of these. Okay, the bad is you like to brag on yourself and people who you know that have accomplished things in life, whether you know them or not, and but you may not have done anything remotely close to what they've done, but you like to lift them up and brag on, and you like to be around people who are popular or who or educated people, just to say that you know them. Look, don't get mad at the messenger. I'm just a messenger. Get mad at your mom and daddy for having you, conceiving you at a time they should have thought about when they were having sex. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. You also, you're cheap and thrifty. Like I said, you love to have money, but you don't like to spend it. And you must be the boss of everything or be in charge of everything. Anything that's, any project on the job or whatever, you like to be in charge of it. The ugly, and that was just the bad. The ugly is you're jealous-hearted, selfish, competitive, intolerant, and thinks you're more better, or let me see. How can I put this? You think, like Aries women think they're more interesting or better than other people. Like stuck up, maybe, that may be the word. You do. You think you're more better than other people. And you have to be number one in everything. Okay, that's the female. For the male, the good thing about the male is that they're fearless, hardworking, they're leaders, spontaneous, good at making money. If I were asked what sign, as far as males, are the signs that where the man loves to make money or whatever, or always have a good job or something like that, it would definitely be the Aries. He would be one of them. The Aries male would be one of them because they love to make money. Okay, that's the good. The bad is you guys are a little flirtatious. The females are too, by the way. Egotistical, you have big, high egos that are way up here. Your head is this small, but your ego is like this big and round. So I don't know how you guys pull that off. Okay, let's see. You are, where am I? Okay, you're bold and you're manipulative. You will do whatever it takes to get what you want. So you're very good at manipulating things and people. Start off a project but will not finish it. You guys will start off a project but will not finish it. And sometimes even your education, you'll start your education but will not finish it. Okay, the ugly is y'all don't pay your bills on time. Aries men have money, they love to make money, they're very good at making money, but they don't like to pay their bills on time. And that's just what, so a lot of your money is spent in like late charges and late fees and things like that. Okay, let's see, you guys can be abusive. One of, not the most abusive sign, but you know, you guys can be somewhat abusive, and you're selfish, like I said, with the female. Now, you're selfish unless, the females are usually just selfish, period, whether someone deserves it or not. You guys are selfish, but you're not selfish if someone deserves something. Like you'll donate money, you'll give money to someone on the street who needs money. You're just like that, but just like give out money and all that. You're not like that. So some of you are selfish, some of you are not so selfish. Short-tempered, very short-tempered, which is where that abusiveness usually or comes from. And you have a lack of self-expression. It's critical that you have expression in your relationship and communicate, but you really don't like to express yourself. You're kind of like reserved in a way. Okay, so that is the Aries male and female, or female and male, and like I said, I will be going over these for 12 weeks, and I don't know what day I will be posting them, but I will every week go over a horoscope. And please don't get mad at me, you guys. Like I said, get mad at your mom and dad if I having sex when they have sex in their week, or would you? So that's just what that is, and that's it. That's it in a nutshell. That's Aries. And I suggest you guys get Linda Goodman. Let me give you a history on me and horoscopes. I've been reading horoscopes since I was, or astrology since I was 11. Now I don't read it every day. At one point I was doing my horoscope, and then I was like, you know, this is kind of evil. You know, but I do believe in astrology. Anything that goes around and comes back around, like the months, the years, the seasons. If you notice, the seasons always, in winter, it's always cold. So anything that revolves around or goes back around, chances are it's going to be the same, meaning whoever's born around the same time that you're born and vice versa, you guys are going to have some character traits just alike. I will say this, only a lot of times when you're outside the norm of your normal character trait, or you don't do it all the time, maybe you do it 50% of the time, is because of how you were raised. Whoever raised you, you're of course naturally going to get some of their character traits and act like they do, you know, depending on what it is. So that's just normal. So anyway, that's the Aries. And when anyway, back to what I was saying, I've been reading them since I was 11. And my mother had a book called Linda Goodman's Sun Signs, Linda Goodman, L-I-N. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm whatever I am. You know, some of you guys know I always brag on it all the time, but for the purpose of doing these, I won't. If you don't know by now, then I won't. I won't divulge that right now. But and anywho, so I read up on myself, and one of the things I didn't like, some of the things I loved a lot of it, but some of the things you know, of course, you got to do the positive and the negative, and I was like, okay, I'm going to use this to change that about myself. You know, and it wasn't, admittingly, I didn't have a lot of bad, to be honest with you, but what I did see, you know, I was like, well, maybe I need to brush up on that, even at that age. And so, and I've done a pretty good job of doing that. So anyway, that is Aries. That's who you are, baby. I suggest you look yourself up and read up on yourself. These are just character traits. You really need to read up on yourself in romance, who you're compatible with. I have found from the age of 11, even though I wasn't dating at 11, that everyone that I've dated, you know, every sign has about 4 signs that they're has 4 signs you're compatible with, and I will say a 5th leg, meaning that person that they're the 5th in line, but the astrologists don't talk about them. And because I've dated a particular sign, and you know, 70% of the time we got along, but they are the 5th person, in my opinion, that would fall under the 4th person. So as far as dating, and I'll never date one of them again now that I'm because you get older and they get older, and I will never date that sign again because, you know, you change and you go into these character traits. That's why Linda Goodman's Sun Signs book, and I'm sure you can find it on ebooks or online or whatever. She has since passed away. I don't know if I said that, but she's been gone for a long time. But, you know, in her book, Linda Goodman's Sun Signs, she has the child, the boss, the man, and the woman, and who you're compatible with, and how you will react in romance and all that. So it's just a wonderful book to read. And astrology is real, you guys. I don't care what anyone says. You know, I don't believe in that. Well, you know what? You may not believe in it because of who you are and what your sign is. You don't like who you are, but it's just a fact. God did not give us astrology, but He did give us the moon, the stars, and the sun, and, you know, the planets and everything, and all of this stuff works around together, and it produces different character traits for people who are born around a certain time, and that's just the way it is, whether you believe in it or not. You know, I'm not saying that everything you read about your sign is going to be appropriate or accurate, but 95% of it is probably going to be, I'll say, well, 93% is probably going to be true. The other 7%, like I said, is 7 to 10%, let me say that. It's who you raised you. So 90% is going to be true, and 90 to 93% and 7 to 10% is going to be different because of who raised you and how you were raised, you know. So, and if your mother was a Virgo and your father was a Libra or something, and you are a Sagittarius, then you're probably not going to have all the character traits of a Sagittarius. 90% you will. And that's just my opinion. So anyway, that's the end of the Aries, and I will be going in alphabetical order, and so I don't know who's next, but watch out, because I'm going to tell you about yourself, and I got to tell y'all about me too. And I'm not going to, when I do mine, I'm not going to even tell you that's what I am, because you guys are really going to be looking for those character traits, if you don't already know. Because I have told several times, but if you don't already know, I'm not going to say anything until it's been deleted and all that and everything, and I may say something again. So anyway, smooches, love you.